Hey everybody, Christian here. Really excited to debut my new car. Do a quick little showcase and review on it. It's a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution GSR model. Vehicle's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, the 4B11T, paired to a 5-speed manual, sending power to all 4 wheels. In stock form, it makes around 300 horsepower. This one has a cold air intake, a catback exhaust, and a ECU tune. The vehicle is a wicked white with black fabric interior. I love the huge opening in the front bumper for the intercooler, radiator, all the other coolers in here. One thing about this car is that it is very much function over form. There is a lot of holes and vents everywhere in this car. The hood, for example, when you're driving, you can see the heat coming out of these ducts right here. The car sits on 18-inch Enki wheels with 2-piece Brembo disc brakes. Sweet looking calipers. Definitely gonna look to get them refinished one day. The red's a little faded. The car has a straight pipe custom MagnaFlow exhaust. Just a single exit. I really like the high-rise rear spoiler. I feel like it gives this car a great look. The previous owners before me, or maybe before the owner before that, installed HID headlights out of an MR model. So like I said before, this vehicle is a GSR model, so that means it's the bare bones model. As you can see, no sunroof. The roof was wrapped black at some point. And like I said, cloth interior, no heated seats or nothing like that. It's got fog lights in the bumper. The car also is riding on Bilstein suspension. And the car also features what they call super all-wheel control, which is a active yaw control of sorts. I'm still pretty new to this stuff, so my terminology might be wrong, but it's got a center differential that will shoot power to either wheel to help rotate it through turns. It's truly mind-blowing. It's an amazing system. It works amazingly. It's mounted right here in the rear bumper down there. Actually, I have the window sticker here. I was just kind of reading it off. They have listed here for exterior features: flared fenders, rear wing spoiler, aluminum roof panel, aluminum front fenders with vents, aluminum hood with heat extractor vents. Does that make sense? It's like I said, it's got you can see the heat rising out of the vents over here. It's just a really nice looking car. It also features Recaro bucket seats for the front that look amazing and feel amazing when you're driving. The car has an aftermarket head unit. It's an Android unit. It works okay. There's your 5-speed manual. And also there's the button for the all-wheel control. You can change it to different modes like snow, gravel, or tarmac. I'm a really big fan of the styling on this, like I said before. I'll be keeping it looking mostly stock. I know I got rid of my G37 for this, and I did a lot of extensive modifications to that, you know, cosmetically. This car, not so much. I really like how it looks, how it sits. I like the color combination with the Brembo brakes off the wicked white. And pop the hood. While I'm over here, we'll showcase it has a headlight leveling adjuster switch. So when the headlights are on, you can use that switch and move it around. There's little motors in the headlights that you hear moving around. It moves the projector up and down. It's a neat little feature. Here it is, the 4B11T with the cold air intake. Otherwise stock. Not really sure what kind of cold air intake this is or what brand it is, but it makes the turbos sound amazing. As you can see, all those heat extractor vents. And then you can see that big center vent leads down into here, do cooling of some sort. This car's got a lot of trickery up its sleeve. We'll hop on in and start it up. Has keyless entry. I just also installed these LED interior lights and license plate lights. Bring the car up to a more modern look. Foot on the clutch. Key in ignition. Shut the door. Let me show you that super all-wheel control display. And it's a little chilly out. Turn on my fog lights. Trip. This car is not the best on gas, but who buys one of these for it to be economical? So there you can see, as you're taking a turn or you're rotating, if you're going to the right, it'll shoot power to the left rear wheel and the right front wheel. It is some seriously cool stuff. You really feel it too. It rotates like a rear-wheel drive car in the corners. It's honestly incredible. The 5-speed's pretty notchy, but once it warms up, it feels great. Very short gear ratios. This car is literally a rally car for the street. It feels like it. As you can see, very simplistic HVAC controls, automatic. I just set everything to auto. Select my temperature. It's chilly out, so I have it on probably 80, 81 or 82. So here, we'll showcase this, the all-wheel control button. So, gravel or snow mode. We'll stay on tarmac. I don't plan on driving this car off-road at all or anything. It's just too nice for that. Now we hear it running from the outside with the lights on. The idle sounds great with this exhaust. There's that MagnaFlow exhaust tip. Like I said before, the HIDs have been installed out of a higher trim level Evolution. I also have white bulbs, so the fog lights I have to put in. It's a great looking car. It's a lot of fun. I do miss the G37, but once this came in, I knew I had to have it. It's one of the most exhilarating cars I've ever driven. And there's not much that would really outrun this on a twisty back road. Not even by today's standards. It truly is a blast. I'll hop in and give it some revs for you guys. And as you guys see, it is still it's February now, and the lake is frozen, so it is definitely chilly outside, and it is boost season. Sounds great. Red lines at right around 7,000 RPM. Very punchy power band. Turbo spools up quick. It's got a twin scroll turbocharger on here, so there's very minimal lag. 0 to 60 for the stock is a little under 5 seconds. Quarter mile in the mid to high 13s. But the tuning potential with these is huge. So I said with the tune in this, it's probably a little over 300 something to the wheels. Once I do a few more bolt-ons and get it retuned, we'll be looking at a little bit more than that, which I think is ample for this car, where you can really go overboard with these, and I feel like you can ruin the stock original personality that Mitsubishi intended it to have. I plan on keeping that original personality. Like I said, I'm not going to do a ton of extensive modifications to this car, although you can, but I feel like everybody does it. Like, I think I'll do the A-pillar gauge pods. I think that'll look really cool. I've always wanted that since I was a kid. Obviously, seeing it in the Fast and Furious movies is really cool. So I would like to do that. I'll keep the exhaust the way it is. Maybe install a high-flow cat. And I'm going to do an intercooler pipe that goes right across the engine. That frees up some horsepower, and then a boost controller with the retune. So nothing crazy. Gonna still be able to pass emissions and all that, but it's a lot of car. You know, these are really cool. I had my eye set on a Corvette for a long time. That's really what I wanted to get, but I drove this, and this is just, you can really push this car to the limit. It's very approachable. It's a fun car to drive. It's an easy car to drive. I fit better in this than I do a Corvette. I'm, 6'1", so I'm a tall person. So I have a lot of headroom in here. It's not uncomfortable for me. The Recaros are great. They hold you in place in the corner. It's truly a special car. These are special cars. You don't see these anymore. It's the first Evolution I ever drove, and I knew I had to have it. I've been looking for something with 3 pedals for a long time now. So this fit the bill. So I hope you guys are liking it. I'm going to be doing a few more videos coming up. I know I've been on a bit of hiatus because it has been very cold out and we've had snow and stuff like that. Like, as you can see, look at this out here. It's miserable out. It's not too bad today though. Like, what does it say? It's 36. Feels a little bit warmer than that, although either that or I'm just used to it at this rate. But that is really it. Now here I'll drive off so you guys can hear that turbo spool up a little bit. Sounds killer, this thing. As you guys can hear, it sounds incredible. I never have loved how a 4-cylinder sounds besides some Hondas and this. Thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon with another video.